Many people believe cryptocurrency is the future. However, cryptos are merely an asset class that is extremely volatile, with prices changing dramatically throughout the course of the year. Volatility tends to have a negative connotation, as it means that asset values have the potential to tumble and can vary day by day. However, what you must realize is that the volatility in these markets is the very reason why life-changing wealth can be created. In order to get the upside potential, you must take advantage of declining market conditions. Volatility is absolutely essential to making money in markets. However, this factor is what causes most investors to get wiped out. Squid Game is an award-winning Netflix television show hailing from South Korea. The show details a game where individuals who are struggling financially are put to the ultimate test in a game for their lives. Millions of dollars are on the line for whoever ends up winning. What the players initially do not know is that they will either die or win the game. While many have signed up, the vast majority will lose. In this game, losing equates to death. Cryptocurrency is a very similar game to Squid Game. However, in the world of crypto, getting wiped out doesn't entail death but results in a complete loss of an individual's life savings or investment portfolio. Here are the reasons why the crypto market is a real-life Squid Game. Reason 1. Retail investors are seduced by greed and promises of a better future. In Squid Game, poor individuals are approached in subways by a businessman who is carrying a suitcase full of money. He asks the struggling person if they want to play a game and promises them money if they are able to win. Driven by greed, the poor person believes they can outsmart the businessman and earn some easy money. However, they are only able to make an insignificant amount of money, as the game is very difficult. Nonetheless, the suited man tells the poor person that if he slaps them in the face, they can have another chance to beat him. The situation ends with the poor person having made only a small amount of money with his face beaten to a pulp. Before the businessman leaves, he provides a business card while speaking of a much better game that has higher potential to earn money. The poor individuals end up entering the game because they reach a dead end in their lives. Their options dwindle to nothing and they are drawn to the potential to earn big and leave their dreadful life for good. They feel as if they have nothing to lose and thus enter the contest. Few know what they are really signing up for. The crypto markets are no different. Most retail investors are drawn to the promises of legendary gains. The majority of these investors are not really investors but are people who received a $1,200 stimulus check in the mail. With nothing to lose, they YOLO the majority of their savings into a market without fully knowing what they are getting into. While many retail investors flood into the market, only a select few win at the game. Most do not even know they are playing a game. Ignorant to reality, they think they can just dump money into the market and make a killing. Unbeknownst to them, they are simply providing exit liquidity to the whales. Reason 2. Many join and are quickly wiped out. In Squid Game, there are different games that all the contestants must go through. One of the first games they play is red light green light. In this game, the players must reach the finish line but can only move forward when the light is green. When the light is red, they must freeze. If they fail to stop and make any movements, they will be shot and killed. If they do not make the finish line in time, they will also be killed mercilessly. This draws many similarities to the crypto market. In crypto, losing means getting wrecked or blowing up an account. Leveraged traders tend to be the first ones to be eliminated. The game of red light green light is similar to the fact that if you do not take profits when they are there, you can lose money, while if you do not invest while prices are down, you can completely miss the boat. Another similarity to Squid Game is the fact that most of the players get wiped out in the earliest games. Leveraged traders and paper-handed individuals are swept out of the markets nearly as fast as they enter. Only long-term thinkers and smart money can get past the initial levels to have a chance to win big. Most retail investors lack a long-term perspective and can only see what is right in front of them. This is why they will never win. Reason 3. There are no allies, only competition. In Squid Game, the players congregate into teams of players they become friends with. Oftentimes, they either have a previous relationship with these people before entering the game or meet people that they like who have the same goals as them. What the players eventually learn is that they are all playing on their own. The perfect example is the husband and wife who decided to be on the same team but ended up having to play against each other, with one of them having to die. In crypto, you must realize you are playing the same game. There is no one who is on your team besides yourself. For you to make a single cent of profit, the rest of the market must pay for it. Every cent you lose is a cent someone else has gained. The quicker you realize this, you will stop listening to influencers, your peers or anyone else who you believe has your best interest in mind. You can only trust in yourself and your gut instinct. Reason 4. Manipulation and insider deals. In the Squid Game, manipulation and insider deals are rampant. A doctor who was able to harvest organs out of dead corpses was given inside information by the game's workers that benefited him and his team. They needed his expertise to secretly make money dealing organs on the black market. This presented an unfair advantage to that player. In another scene, when the players have to jump onto glass tiles that could lead to them falling to their deaths, one player reveals he is an expert in identifying glass types, as he works in that industry. Before he can use his skills to his advantage, the makers of the game turn off the lights so he cannot examine the glasses properly. This manipulation leads him to fail and fall to his death. The crypto markets are no different. Inside information and insider trading is rampant and cannot be stopped. You must realize this is taking place and factor it into your trading. Manipulation occurs all the time, with market makers dumping the market when they need to load up, and pumping it once everyone has decided to short the market. There is no such thing as an organic market, unless you are living in a fairy tale. Once you can admit the market is manipulated, you can figure out how to best navigate it instead of believing in other people's lies. Only once you realize the fact that manipulation is taking place, can you position yourself on the side of the market makers instead of getting wiped out with the rest of the retail investors. These are the 4 top reasons why the cryptocurrency market is in fact the real-life Squid Game. If you want to win the game, you must trust no one, become self-reliant, do adequate research and seek out education. I am not going to tell you that we are all going to make it. That is factually untrue and deceptive. What I can tell you is that if you can find out what is really going on underneath the surface, you will have the potential to make a lot of money if you demonstrate patience and discipline. If you found this video useful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. I really appreciate you for taking the time out and watching this. I'll see you in the next video.